Hi, this is Brett Snyder, four-wheel product manager for Kawasaki Motor Corporation. We're out here at the Hatfield McCoy Trail System getting ready to shake down the 2014 Teryx. This trail system offers a diverse range of conditions, ranging from rocky technical sections to kind of high-speed flowing with some elevation mixed in.
For 2014, Kawasaki went back to the drawing board with their two-seat Teryx. When they launched the original Teryx 750 back in 2008, their goal was to build a sport utility UTV that could outperform the Rhino 660. Since then, a lot has changed. The pure sport segment has become established, resulting in a serious performance infusion into the sport utility class. To remain competitive, the Teryx was in need of some serious updates, and that's exactly what it received. The all-new 2014 Teryx 800 received styling updates that give the car a clean, aggressive, and modern appearance. The utilitarian look of the back of the machine has been completely eliminated, as the dump bed is nearly seamlessly integrated into the machine. The 800 is built on a new XX chassis, based on the one developed for the Teryx 4. The XX frame features cross members that bridge each of the frame's box sections for enhanced strength and reduced flex. The frame is constructed of large diameter, thin-walled, high-tensile steel tubing, further enhancing strength and rigidity. The new, beefier-looking ROP certified cage is not only designed to help protect the occupants in the event of a rollover, it also reinforces the chassis. The new chassis yields a machine that measures in at 61.5 inches wide, with a wheelbase of 85.8 inches, 11 inches of ground clearance, and 74.8 inches in overall height. This makes the new Teryx 800 3.1 inches wider, 9.8 inches longer, and an inch lower than its predecessor. 0.6 of an inch of its lower height is a small loss in ground clearance that lowers the machine's center of gravity. Dual A-arms at both ends are now paired with Fox Podium X shocks. The new shocks were developed over 2 years of testing. They feature spring preload and 24-way compression damping adjustment. Wheel travel numbers have been increased 1/2 inch up front to 8 inches and 0.8 of an inch out back to 8.3 inches. All of the Teryx 800 models come equipped with electric power steering. The EPS uses engine speed and torque sensors to judge the amount of steering assistance needed. It's designed to offer maximum assistance at lower speeds, reducing assistance as speeds increase. Inheriting the engine updates that were designed into the Teryx 4's 90-degree V-twin power plant, the new Teryx 800 enjoys 26% more horsepower and 12% more torque than last year's two-seat Teryx 750. A 3mm increase in stroke increases displacement from 749 to 783 cc's. The displacement increase is accompanied by a compression increase, up from 8.8 to 10.7 to 1. Other engine updates include new cam profiles in the 4-valve single overhead cam heads, a new exhaust system, and revised fuel mapping. In addition to the extra power and torque, these changes are also claimed to add up to a 20% increase in fuel economy. The Teryx 800's new power drive CVT transmission features a centrifugal clutch, located between the crank and CVT, to reduce belt shock and slipping while providing solid acceleration at lower speeds. The CVT features a new Kevlar impregnated belt to deal with the engine's additional power. The drive system now features standard 2- and 4-wheel drive, plus 4-wheel drive with differential lock, controlled by a switch on the dashboard. Variable differential lock is now a thing of the past. Along with engine braking, the Teryx is slowed by dual hydraulic disc brakes up front, featuring dual piston calipers, and Kawasaki's signature sealed oil-bathed multi-disc brake out back. The Teryx is claimed to have the most shoulder and legroom in its class. There are new high-back bucket seats with 3-point seat belts, now with anti-cinch shoulder straps. Dual storage lockers located behind the seats provide 182 liters of combined storage. They feature latching rubber-sealed lids and offer excellent resistance to the elements. The cleverly disguised hydraulic-assisted dump bed features 600 pounds of capacity, up 100 pounds from last year. The familiar 2-inch hitch receiver at the back of the machine continues to offer 1,300 pounds of towing capacity. All of the updates have added up to a 152.1 or 9% increase in weight compared to the old 750. It also makes the 800 one of the heaviest machines in the class at 1,542 pounds. As a vehicle you ride in, not on, the weight isn't much of an issue, especially when the power increase dwarfs the weight increase. In fact, the new Teryx 800 is better than the old 750 in nearly every way imaginable. The longer, wider, and lower dimensions add up to a rock-solid handling machine. Tight, sometimes off-camber corners could be attacked with aggression. Body roll is reduced and minimal with the new chassis and suspension design. The rigidity of the XX chassis really adds to the sport appeal of the machine, making you feel like it's okay to push your limits a bit. The machine does a good job of going where it's pointed, with just a hint of understeer. Clicking into four-wheel drive lets the front wheels pull you out of turns, maximizing corner exit speeds. Good stability and a pumped-up V-twin engine make power slides in two-wheel drive easily obtainable. Having EPS lets you relax a bit more and drive with less fear of having the wheel ripped from your hands. The new Fox shocks seem well matched to the chassis. Out of the box, the shocks are set up a little soft for aggressive sport driving. We went in 5 clicks from stock on the front shocks, then ran the rear compression adjustment all the way in and backed them out 8 clicks. This setup seemed to allow us to make full use of the travel on big bumps and G-outs without bottoming harshly. Without touching spring preload, we had our machine handling well on everything at the Hatfield McCoy Trail System, from traversing rocks to getting a little air. We did notice a slight tendency for the rear end to kick on water brakes, and wondered if removing a little rear spring preload would help tune this out. Suspension travel numbers lay in the middle of this 700 to 800cc sport utility class. The shock's performance seems slanted a little toward the sport side, although there was plenty of adjustment to soften the ride up for low-speed cruising. The new engine exceeded our expectations. Despite Kawasaki's efforts to keep noise down in the cockpit, they didn't completely muffle the growl of the pumped-up engine. The increased performance of the 800 is noticeable from the seat, and it easily ran down the older Teryx 750 Kawasaki had on hand as a chase vehicle. The engine's strong torque makes the transmission's low range seem unnecessary, even on steep hills. We're sure that this engine will work well for hauling or towing, but what got us hooked is its willingness to play. A stab at the gas yields throttle response that will impress even pure sport enthusiasts. The sweet sound and willingness of the V-twin to rev quickly really adds some high-performance flavor to the Teryx 800. You don't really notice the extra weight of the car when you're sliding the rear end out exiting a turn or letting it rip through a mud hole. Everywhere we took the 800, it went with authority. The engine seems equally happy just putting around or running flat out. Overall, the Teryx 800 possesses one of the most fun and versatile engines in the 700 to 800cc sport utility class. Braking performance is good and well matched to the performance output of the engine. Combined with the engine braking system, the car's speed is easily modulated on long descents, or when you're coming into a turn hot. Cabin comfort and ergonomics took a huge step forward on the new Teryx. The doors are high quality and come standard. The seats feel worthy of being in a pure sport machine, although we would like to see the addition of an automotive-style seat adjustment system added to the adjustable seats. Backed by a 3-year warranty against manufacturer's defects, if you properly maintain your Teryx and don't crash it, you can have the peace of mind knowing that Kawasaki will stand behind your machine for 3 years, not months, years. With its cleverly cloaked dry storage boxes and dump bed, with expanded capacity and features for 2014, the Teryx 800 should prove to work harder than ever. Its aggressive styling, sporty handling, high torque, fast revving engine, plus excellent fit, finish, and durability make the 2014 Teryx 800 a great machine for those who work hard and play even harder. For more information on the 2014 Kawasaki Teryx 800 and their full line of side-by-sides and ATVs, log on to Kawasaki.com.